Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, enjoying a nice day of mountain biking. That being said, we are actually going to be talking about a brand new map update coming to Olympus with a lot of leaked images already coming out, and it looks pretty cool. We're going to go over all of that. We're also going to go ahead and give out one of the heirlooms. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, let's roll it. Legends Olympus is back in the headlines, and no, it's not because someone finally patched the hole where you fall through the map, which actually is intended. I've fallen off there many times. We're actually going to be talking about something way bigger. The leaks are finally coming in for it, and apparently Horizon is out here rebuilding Olympus like it's her second science fair project, or, you know, forgetting about Nude. Where is the storyline? I would like some continuation. Respawn. Anyways, Caustic's calling it fascinating, Crypto's calling it syndicate cleanup duty, and Watson's just excited about a new university. And let's be honest, if Olympus gets a university POI, I'm fully expecting a class called Advanced Third-Party Studies 101. So grab your syringes, crafting mats, and maybe a student loan application. No, actually don't do that. The interest rates are pretty bad right now. But let's go ahead and talk about this Olympus update. And Olympus has always been Apex's bougie map. It's a floating utopia, the sleek city in the sky, the one place that says, yes, you too can get beamed from 300 meters away from a charge rifle. But let's be honest, Olympus, while it has had absolutely great times, has also had issues. Not just like in terms of map layout, but like also lore-wise. We've seen it fall out of the sky when Alter got introduced, which was actually a alternate version of Olympus. It's gotten overrun with weird phase tech and more construction reworks than World's Edge. It's like the devs can't decide whether they want it to be a high-class resort or a glorified junkyard. And if you played ranked, you know Olympus rotations are pretty brutal. Third parties are faster than Octane mains. There's a whole lot of wide open fields where you can't even sneeze without being spotted. And Docks is basically a POI-shaped death trap. So yeah, Olympus has needed a rework for a while, or at least some kind of update. But I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting a full-on relocation. So we have some new teasers. Horizon's voice line says she's helping Olympus fly again. Caustic's like, oh yes, very fascinating. We're secretly plotting to turn the new campus into a gas lab. Crypto reminds us yet again that the Syndicate can't do anything without outside help. And Vantage, well, she's just happy her homeworld Pagos finally gets a map, because let's be real, she's been living in the lore shadows. One day she might actually get some love. I guess this is kind of it, but not really. Anyways, it's mostly focused on Horizon. The kicker though is Watson's line, perhaps Dr. Summers will show me around the new university. That's right, there is going to be new POIs, a university on Olympus 2.0. Imagine an entire campus setting, lecture halls, dormitories, cafeterias, all turned into loot-fueled war zones. Basically, imagine Hogwarts, but with wingmen. Now here's where the plot thickens. The leaked images show a snowy environment, icy ridges, and cranes reconstructing Olympus. This isn't Sasmith, Pasmith. I'm horrible at pronunciation. I'm not even, I know, I've been covering the game for 6 years, but I hate the silent P. I don't know how to pronounce this. But yeah, it's not the original homeworld of, well, Olympus. This is Pagos, Vantage's frozen wasteland homeworld. That's so much easier to pronounce. That's right, Olympus 2.0 isn't just getting a new paint job, it's basically going to be straight up moving planets, and it's fascinating for two reasons. One, it ties Horizon and Vantage together in a major way. Horizon Tech keeps Olympus airborne, and now she's bringing it to Vantage's backyard. Caustic wants the data, Watson wants the field trip, and Crypto wants Syndicate accountability, as always, but he's never going to get it, just like he's never going to find his sister, because they forgot about that lore story forever ago. It's also interesting because this might not actually be the Olympus we know of. It might be the alternate version that I mentioned earlier in this video, where Alter had one coming in through a rift. Gameplay-wise though, this means Olympus may inherit biome diversity. Imagine icy choke points, snowy terrain blending with sleek Olympus structures, and possibly even frozen hazards. For the first time, Olympus won't just be smooth surfaces and greenery, it'll be Olympus meets World's Edge, and I'm excited to see how that comes out. Now, we can also talk about how this affects the game at a higher level. Olympus has always been known for long sightlines, so snipers thrive and charge rifle basically becomes a turret. We cover in rotations because teams get punished hard moving zone to zone, and central POIs dominate control, so you have estates, Hammond Labs, and Fight Night, and they usually dictate lobby flow. With Olympus 2.0, they could actually go ahead and do tighter choke points for snowy terrain and construction scaffolding. That means rotations might actually have cover, fewer dead man running situations. I would like to see some verticality reworks with cranes and incomplete buildings, especially as they are adding in that wall running perk, which we actually just got yesterday with the new update. Ledges, zipline anchors, grapple points, a huge buff to mobility ledges like Pathfinder, Valkyrie, and Horizon herself, which she's rumored to have a POI that actually is able to turn off the gravity. Plus, University POI is a high loot, high traffic zone. It could replace Docks as not drop instant chaos spot in competitive. It might be a prime beacon loot cluster, making it an anchor for POI for pro teams. There was actually a time where they were testing Olympus to see if it could work in ALGS. It did not work out, but it could be interesting if this rework is actually something they're testing to see if it could go into ALGS. And can we just appreciate the irony? Horizon is basically fixing Olympus after being responsible for half its mess in the first place. It's kind of like if Octane built a hospital wing after years of breaking his own legs. Watson wants a school tour. Imagine her showing up to freshman orientation with a Tesla trap science project. So the question is, when is all this happening for a full rework in Season 27? And if Respawn were willing to put Olympus on Pagos, it's not impossible that other maps could get similar reworks. Think Fractured World's Edge rebuilt on another planet. Please bring back the train. It's been so long. Or Storm Point becoming actual playable. It's another step in Respawn trying lore to map evolution. They've done it with Loba and Skulltown, which again, please bring back the OG Skulltown. I really like that one bunker that was like on a cliffside. Anyways, Rampart and Big Mod, and now Horizon and Olympus. And it's a good sign because it means the map isn't just backdrop, it's going to be a character in the story. All that being said, we're going to jump into community clips now. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thordan Smash on Twitter. Without further ado, let's roll it.
A little more me.
Fallback plan all set. Not used to taking bodies off the ground.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Using meds.
An enemy shield. Look, one went down and then...
Forcing to heal.
Great. I'm the new...
Siamo dentro la... Padre, nemico proprio qui. Ho il limite. Sto subendo danni. Sono a terra. Contatto.
Stazza e forza fisica non sono tutto. Stellare lanciato.
Apro un spazio basico. Usatelo. Sono l'ultima sopravvissuta. Scudi danneggiati. Ricarico.
Torno a caccia. Restiamo solo.
Apro il fuoco.
Mi hanno...
Questo li fermerà. Sono a terra. Tutto questo è inammissibile.
Scudo nemico in frantumi. Ricarico.
Down below, guys, what are your thoughts on the current map update for Olympus and some of the teasers you saw, and how do you hope it ends up being? Also, don't forget to check out my outdoor channel in the top left corner. Until next time, everyone, keep slaying in the Outlands. I'll see you out there.